episode of Sarcasm Speaks. I'm here with Bobby from Jared. Jamie's on the couch. You can't see him or hear him, but he just threw up the peace sign. So we are sort of recovered from this weekend.
I think I fucked my ribs up more today.
Yeah, my shoulders fucking hurts pretty bad.
I was demoing a drill at work and I almost fucking collapsed.
That's awesome.
Wait, you were what?
He said he was demoing a drill and he almost collapsed.
Hurt so bad.
Yeah. I went to the fucking gym today and started like lifting, doing a bunch of shit, and now my fucking shoulder hurts. So I think my collarbone is potentially fucked up a little bit. Like into it goes like up my fucking neck into like right here. If you're watching on the video show, you can see where I'm pointing. So yeah, apparently we fucking tooled off on each other on Friday night. You fucking whacked my shoulder pretty good, and I whacked your fucking ribs pretty good.
Yeah, rough. I would say, I know we already talked about it, but like rough.
Yeah. Now we're dealing with the aftermath. This is what happens.
What's what I mean is that
when you're a drunk asshole.
Yeah, this is how this goes.
Yep. Well, as long as nothing hopefully is like that broken or like broken at all.
Well, it's ribs. It's like there's nothing I can do about it anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Like
And what am I gonna do? Go and get a bunch of fucking painkillers? Yeah, that's a good idea. That's what I fucking need in my life. I need painkillers.
Yeah, definitely.
That's so. There's not one good thing that can come from me getting a bunch of painkillers right now.
Nope. It usually doesn't end well for anybody that takes painkillers.
No. I'll
Uh,
be a fucking heroin addict in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Wow, I'm impressed that you would even give yourself 2 weeks.
I don't know. I'm small. Like the pills are gonna last.
That's true. That's fair. So at least it's not as bad as a couple of years ago on Guys Weekend when I broke my wrist and didn't like realize I broke my wrist until January when my wrist still hurt. I was like, it's been about 6 months. I think I actually broke it, but it's good now. That was like a year and a half ago.
That's fine.
It
grows back.
We're on to better things. So
I mean, we're gonna open this up by shitting on a fucking bot.
Yes.
Or I don't know if this is even considered a bot, but
Yeah.
it's gotta be a bot.
So I'm gonna direct all of you guys to look at the post that was made on September 10th on our Instagram page. It's a video. It's the opening seconds of the previous episode 74, when our buddy Finn dubbed Vinny and I as Siamese FDRs.
Still hysterical.
It's still great. So, like, the hashtags and stuff on it were like fucking FDR, polio, and like some other dumb shit that I put on there. And the polio one, I'm assuming,
Yeah, it is.
triggered some sort of bot to make a generic post saying something along the lines of like herbs, not to be confused with the General's special blend of herbs and spices, but there was like some dude who has a bunch of herbs that can heal diabetes, and that we should send him an email because he could help cure our disease.
So not only that, he's also a spellcaster.
Yes, that's what it was too.
He casts spells to restore broken marriages, and he casts good luck spells to prosper and excel in life and lot. I'm reading this verbatim just so I don't miss anything. I want to make sure I get like the actual message here.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't want to miss anything because it's like maybe I would say this is a grammatical nightmare, but I mean I'm not on these herbs. Maybe I'm missing something.
Yeah,
maybe I'm not enlightened enough.
I'm not an English major
to understand.
I'm no dentist, but that doesn't sound like good English.
But so not only that, it can also like these herbs at consultoldprofit@gmail.com. By the way, if you want to fuck with this person, consultoldprofit@gmail.com. Screenshot the email you send, and we'll just kind of we'll go with that.
Yeah, we'll let him fly.
Pulmonary diseases, trachea, bronchus, and lung cancers. Nope, no liver cancer. Sorry.
Shut up, a lot.
Diabetes, Alzheimer's, dementia, other dementias. Are there multiple dementias?
Well, there's many dimensions.
There are.
Just ask Rick and Morty.
But how many dementias are there?
I believe just one.
I don't know. I don't know enough about dementias to really read that one. Dehydration. There's Pedialyte for that. I don't need your fucking herbs. How the fuck is an herb gonna make you more hydrated?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's impossible. I'm going on record as saying that. Oh, unless it stops your diarrhea. I don't know.
Yeah, or it's gillyweed. For those Harry Potter fans out there.
Tuberculosis, cirrhosis. Like liver cirrhosis?
Like the night?
We got a note on there.
Cirrhosis of Somerville?
Diabetes again. That's how powerful it is. It does diabetes twice.
Oh yeah.
Parkinson's, multiple sclerosis, lupus, and polio. Well, me and my case of lupus needs to consult old prophet.
You know what? I knew someone that had lupus.
How? What? Were they 3,000 years old?
No. It was one of my ex-girlfriend's aunts had lupus. I don't actually...
Was she born in 1840?
Potentially.
Like, how the fuck did someone get lupus?
I don't know. I honestly don't... I couldn't even tell you what lupus is a disease of. Like, I don't know if it's like a neurological disorder or if it's like a cardiovascular thing. No idea.
It's a repetitive one. It's everything on loop.
I always used to think it was like a hair disorder, like an overgrowth of hair, because I just assumed like lupus is like meaning like wolf. And like the
you have thought way too much into this. Obviously, lupus turns you into a werewolf.
Well, that's what I always thought it was. Like I thought it was an overgrowth of hair.
Speaking of, is that a full moon out
So
there?
people thought, well, this Friday is a full moon actually.
Friday the 13th?
Friday the 13th is a full moon.
Let's get weird.
It's the last time the full moon will be on Friday the 13th until 2049. So,
oh, the world will be over by then.
Saw that early. Yeah, I fucking hope so.
If I'm fucking alive, shoot me well before that.
2049 is in, what, 30 years?
Do you think I could put like a time bomb in my body to go off in like 20 years when I've just like had enough?
Yeah, but then why would you wait for 20 years?
That's a really good point.
That's dumb.
I could go like 20 seconds.
Yeah. You just put one of those from The Dark Knight in your body. That it's like the cell phone that the Joker put in that guy when he was in the jail. And then whenever you just want out, you just call the phone number. And you're like, alright, peace out, bitches.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that a lot better. 20 years.
Yeah, 20 years.
Stupid asshole. What an asshole.
I might want out of this in 20 minutes.
So in 3 hours, we haven't found out if this like wizard or whatever this person is can cure any of our retardation.
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty clever comment that I had back there.
Laughed at it.
Yeah. Can your wizard friend cure any of these guys' retardation?
And no, I believe the answer is no. There's no curing that shit.
No, there's no cure for us. But yeah, so again, go back, look at the video that was posted on September 10th. It was the opening monologue, I guess, of episode 74, and then some crazy bitch, or I guess robot, posted something about casting spells and shit. It's hilarious. It's a good read. It's long, but it's a good read. It'll give you a good chuckle. And then definitely email that email address, like Bob said. Screenshot it and send it to us, because I want to see it. You know, I feel like Sexy Chris would come up with a good one for that.
I'm gonna have to come up with a burner email account.
Yeah. I know, just start creating fake Gmails and just sending emails over there. That was, oh boy. But, so like I was saying to Jamie earlier, I think I felt worse today than I did yesterday.
Like shoulder-wise or about yourself-wise?
Both. Like, I got through yesterday just fine, but I was just like dragging ass today, and then obviously like my shoulder hurt. I'm also going to attribute my shoulder hurting more today because of what I did in the gym this morning, but whatever. but yeah, I just completely like struggled to get through fucking today, and then I'm on the highway back from work finally, and finally, as if I had a long day. Didn't have a long day, and I'm like in the car, and I dressed for golf when I left for work so I could play golf immediately after, and I also threw a bunch of gym shit in my bag just in case like it rained, because it looked like it was gonna rain today. So I'm like driving back on the highway, and I'm like, I don't know, looks like it could rain any second, like, and then like the golf course could be busy, because the last couple times I've been there, it's been busy. I don't want to fucking wait. I'll just go to the gym. Yeah, fuck it, dude. Like, I'll just go to the gym. I'll find something else to do. It's the second time there. I'll just do something a little different. Literally, as soon as I pull off the exit ramp on the highway, like, fuck this, I'm going home. And I just came home. It was like, this is fucking stupid. I could go to bed right now, and it's like fucking 6:45.
That's good that you sleep. I don't sleep anymore.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just started sleeping again. I went on like a 3-day binge where I didn't sleep.
Yeah, I just don't sleep anymore. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's really good. I don't know if it's my body like being so adjusted to not sleeping that during the week it also doesn't sleep.
Nah, dude, it's the full moon coming up. You're getting ready to change.
Change into what? A dead person?
No, werewolf. Maybe you got bit.
Can I turn into like a non-living organism?
Sure. I mean, you can do that whenever you want. You do have that power.
Yeah, I do.
We were, while I was at the gym, shout out to Monster Chris. Sup, Chris? I was with him this morning at his gym, and some guy came in and we were talking, and the joke was made about like getting hit by a car and like being like having that pay for a bunch of shit. And then Chris goes, yeah, man, you gotta be on the lookout for like a Bentley or something. Like, you don't want to get hit by the fucking Honda Civic.
No.
You're not getting anything from that fucking guy.
Well, that's why you're looking for the Lexus bombing down the road, because it either kills you, which is problem solved,
Right.
or at least you know they have at least like a couple bucks here and there.
Yeah. But then there was someone in the gym that was like, oh yeah, my fiance got hit by a car when she was younger, and like she really didn't get that much money. Like, it's not worth it. And he goes, you kind of have to like die for it to like be worth it. And I was like, yeah.
Seems
I don't see anything wrong with
That's
that.
like a double win. Although I have no one to leave my money to, so
Yeah, I'll take it.
yeah, I wouldn't have to write a will or something.
No, that's dumb.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, just write it on a napkin. Write it in your fucking dream book right there.
I'll just draw it over it.
Yeah. I leave my money to Mello and Jamie.
Fuck yeah.
Dickie, fuck you. Jamie, we could buy a new boat.
Boat show
I want all my money to be spent on
Cocaine and hookers.
no. Fucking fuck you guys.
Cocaine and mushrooms.
Trucks and trucks worth of dildos that just get delivered here.
Can I get one sex doll?
Yeah, Jamie,
No sex dolls.
Jamie wants to buy a sex doll.
Just dildos.
Which, so we just watched Whitney Cummings' new stand-up. It was okay. She was actually funnier than I thought she was going to be. However, it was not great. She is not my favorite person because she is like super fucking liberal. She did like make fun of herself a few times because of it, and like I feel like she does have a good like sense of self-awareness and shit like that. But yeah, she brought her fucking sex doll that she had made of her out on stage with her.
I didn't watch, but I was in the kitchen. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was good. She, like I said, it as far as stand-up goes, like, it was good. Like, it didn't suck. But I'm not gonna be like, oh, dude, like, have you seen Whitney Cummings' new stand-up special? Like, you have to fucking watch it. I'd be like, yeah, there are some laughs in there. But, you know, she doesn't crush. You know, it's not like fucking Anthony Jeselnik.
Oh, dude, no one can. I don't even know if people can handle his humor anymore.
No. Which, speaking of, well, not speaking of Jeselnik, but Bill Burr just released his new special tonight. So, you know, depending on when we wrap this up, it could be a tonight thing, could be a tomorrow thing. We do need to start filling our Tuesday, Wednesday nights because those are the only 2 days of the week now. We have nothing to watch because we have college football on Fridays and Saturdays now. We
Dude,
have
the
NFL on Sunday,
no,
Monday.
you gotta, no, stop. So you're wrong. It's not always Tuesday, Wednesday. Because I believe the MAC plays on Tuesdays, starting when they start conference play.
Oh, wow. Okay. So we might have something to watch on Tuesdays.
You want to talk about some real fucking fucked up bets? Wait till we get fucking the MAC going.
So it looks like we potentially just have to fill something on Wednesdays. Unless we don't get the channel for whatever the Mac plays on. Do we get the Mac network?
I don't think the MAC cannot have a network.
But, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, now, because NFL is Thursday, Sunday, Monday, and then college is Friday, Saturday. So we just have Tuesday, Wednesdays to fill with TV now, which is fucking incredible. I love football season because it literally, like I said, it bangs out 5 of 7 days of the week to watch something. Like, alright, cool. Even if it's a shitty fucking game, like on a Thursday night, if it's like fucking Jets Browns, still gonna watch it. It's still football.
Dude, the MAC Tuesday shit doesn't start until November.
Oh. Well, fuck
Gross.
Them. Fuck them then.
But then they play almost like every night. It's awesome.
Yeah.
We could have something to bet on every day.
I know. I could be like Nikos, friend of the show.
Oh yeah, he's at the casino on a Tuesday night.
He's at the book.
He's at the sports book.
He's at the book on a Tuesday. Wow. That's but yeah. So I can't wait to watch Bill Burr's special. He is fucking incredible. There was another special out.
Well, the roast of Alec Baldwin's coming out.
Yeah, that was today too, I think.
I think it's the 15th.
Oh, okay.
And there were 2 clips of Blake Griffin just absolutely just tearing Caitlyn Jenner apart.
It was fucking hilarious. If you guys haven't seen it, you need to Google Blake Griffin roasting Caitlyn Jenner because it's fucking awesome. I don't want to ruin it, but like it's pretty good. He's going to. I was gonna say I'm surprised he hasn't gotten a bunch of heat for it, but he's definitely has or is going to, especially once it comes out and people like see the whole thing. But I thought it was great. It's very funny. Highly recommend. But yeah, so I don't know if there's been any other big things on Netflix that have come out.
Oh god, I haven't heard of anything.
Yeah.
No one's told me anything. No one's asked me anything. Nothing at all.
Yeah.
I just assume they wait. Nope, I'm off a year. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'll rescind. October 9th, though, there's a Wednesday college football game.
Okay. Alright, we're getting there. As long as we can plug random things in. We don't have to watch.
Oh, God, it might be Sunbelt Wednesdays. South Alabama at Troy.
Boy.
Dude, we're going to have to brush up on our fucking...
Ridiculous.
On the group of 5 conferences.
Ugh.
Hey, they say they have the sharpest lines.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll find out.
Oh, I guess there's only a couple Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Then they start to go away. Tuesday. The MAC.
Nice.
Oh, in the MAC on Wednesday. Oh, that's a good week. So the week of November 3rd. The 3rd's a Sunday. The week of November 3rd.
Yep.
Is that when we're in Baltimore?
Yes, it is.
There's Degenerate Football Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Goes Friday, Saturday.
Right.
That Saturday, actually, Florida State is at BC.
Oh, wow.
I'm thinking about going.
Yeah.
It depends on how bad Florida State is. I have time to decide. If they suck, I'm not going.
And if we can get the tickets.
I can definitely get tickets.
Yeah.
They're not hard to get.
No.
It's fucking
it's
BC
football.
It's not even a real school.
Yeah.
Or not a real football school.
No. It's also not a real school either.
No, it is like a real school. Like, people who go there, although douchebags, are generally pretty educated people. They have legitimate hockey.
Allegedly. Well, no, the hockey is good. I meant allegedly for the other thing.
Yeah, I mean, again, they're just such douchebags.
Yeah. How do you know someone went to BC?
Oh, they'll tell you.
They tell you about it. They probably also do CrossFit.
They're vegans.
Yeah, they're gonna tell you about everything. Oh, could you imagine? That's gonna be the worst. That's like
A vegan CrossFitter that went to BC.
That's like the devil's triad. Like if I ever met that person, I would either like immediately puke all over them or like be compelled to like punch them in the face.
Well, actually, it would be really easy just to walk from that conversation, like literally just walk away, because they would be too busy talking about their 3 things
Yeah.
that no one ever stops talking about.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Ugh. Vegan CrossFit.
I'm actually a vegan. I'm actually walking away now.
Yeah, I'm done with this conversation. I no longer wish to speak to you. So go fuck yourself. So now that we are kind of getting into football, I want to do. I want to cover some games real quick.
All right, so let's start with the NCAA,
Okay.
and then we'll move into NFL. That way, I have enough time to switch over to the
Yeah.
to the lines.
Yeah.
So I don't have what I would call like really strong picks.
Mm-hmm.
So that way, so sorry guys, like I don't have anything for you to just bet against that will automatically hit.
Yeah.
Like if you had the Broncos on Monday night.
Yeah, you took them as a pick, right?
They were,
So did I.
Well, we did locks on that Hangover episode, right?
Yeah, my lock was
Seattle.
Seattle -9.5.
And my lock was Denver.
Yeah.
So that's 0 for 2.
Yeah.
Actually, the Cowboys hit.
Vinny,
that was Vinny's Cowboys.
And Vinny. And he's the fucking asshole.
I'm the asshole.
He was the only one that issued a correct lock.
Yep. And the team that I wanted to be my lock, but I didn't have the fucking balls to like actually just go all in on it. Tennessee kicked the hell out of Cleveland.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Yeah. Well, so who do you like this week?
All right. So I know we already talked a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I am in on UNC
Yes.
on Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
I like them. I also do like the Washington State Houston over on Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
Not crazy about either one, but I definitely like leaning both of those. I'd expect Maryland to come out flat. I'm just kind of commenting as I scroll through because I didn't write anything down because I'm a fucking retard.
Mm-hmm.
Ohio State will probably cover against Indiana.
Probably -17.
16, so you probably won't see me do anything with that.
Yeah.
People love Air Force this week. Not really sure why. At Colorado.
It's rivalry.
Colorado -4. Colorado -4. I feel like they're gonna cover that, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like people are trying to get too sharp on that front.
Yeah.
I do like Oklahoma State. Well, actually, I like UCF, but I feel like that's a trap game. They're playing Stanford at home.
Yeah, the line moved from 7 to 7.5.
Okay, so it opened at 8, and it's 7.5 right now.
Oh, okay.
So UCF, I feel like should kick the hell out of Stanford because Stanford is fucking terrible.
Mm-hmm.
They lost to USC last week very badly.
Mm-hmm.
So for those reasons, Stanford will probably keep it close and potentially win. But I like Oklahoma State -14 at Tulsa.
Okay.
Um,
Another rivalry.
Yeah, I'm not buying this shit.
It's all based off of geography.
Yeah, you're right.
University of Colorado is in Boulder. Air Force, I think, is in Colorado Springs. You know, it's a rivalry. I'm sure there's a highway that connects them. And then Oklahoma, I don't know where that is in Oklahoma, but it's some city. And then Tulsa's in Oklahoma. There's got to be a highway that connects them too. There you go, rivalry.
All right, so my degenerate special.
Yeah.
Marshall -5.5 against Ohio at home.
All right.
That game's at 6:30, which is not a fucking real time.
No.
It's being aired on Facebook Live, not a real channel.
No.
And I believe it's the MAC. This is the degenerate special.
Yeah.
I'm in on Marshall -5.5.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I have 5 picks total.
So I just did college.
I
don't like the night games. I think it's fucking.
So I have 2. I have 2 in college and I have 3 in the NFL.
I'm pulling up NFL lines now.
That I'm gonna actually bet my real American dollars on.
Schmeckles?
Yeah, I am legitimately gonna put Schmeckles on these 5 games. I like, so the 2 in college are actually ones that you already said. But I like UNC +3. at Wake Forest. They're in Wake Forest, but still, it's not a far travel. Another rivalry. UNC's in Chapel Hill and Wake Forest is in Wilmington.
Next thing you're gonna tell me is like the fucking Winston-Salem University is like a fucking rivalry game.
Actually, no. I think Wake is in Winston-Salem. Some colleges in Wilmington. Maybe UNC has a Wilmington campus. UNC Wilmington. That sounds right.
UNC Wilmington's a different school.
Yeah, whatever. Well, it's UNC.
Well, I think they have.
It's like UMass Amherst, UMass Dartmouth,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yes, it is,
Yeah.
but I think they actually have like varsity athletics. Probably not
Yeah.
football,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, no, they definitely do. I've seen them before. So UNC +3 at Wake. UNC has beaten in the last 2 weeks Miami
in South Carolina.
and South Carolina. SEC, ACC teams.
That's South Carolina. They might have won.
They were underdogs in both.
They were underdogs in both. In
And they won straight up.
home against South Carolina, but I think they won in Miami.
No, I think they've been home both games. This is their first road game this season.
Matt Brown though.
Yeah, yeah. So they were dogs in both games. They won straight up. They're dogs again in Wake Forest. I mean, I'm pretty sure like if you can beat South Carolina and you can beat Miami, you should be able to beat Wake.
And Wake Forest played Cupcakes.
Yeah.
So they're 2-0,
But they played Rice, and then they played some other shit bum school.
yeah, and Rice was a push.
Utah State is who they played. They opened up the season.
So Utah State, I said it earlier, like they can play a little bit, but they're a Mountain West team. It's like they're not Boise.
Yeah.
They can play a little bit, but they didn't cover against them either. So.
No.
And meanwhile, UNC won legitimate games.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm taking UNC with the points on Friday, and then I'm also all over Wazoo and Houston and the over 75.5. Pound that fucking shit. Like both of those teams on any given week can just drop 50 to 60 points.
We don't know that about Houston yet.
Right. But last year, they were fucking.
Last year was a different coach, though. That was an entire different system.
But I still like it.
I
mean, we know Wazoo can
Well,
just fucking drop. They could drop 75 on their own.
Do you know they haven't gone over either game this year?
Yeah, because their lines have been super high.
66. Dude, we're talking about a 75-point game right now.
Yeah, I think that's.
Like they didn't cover 66 and they didn't cover 69, I think.
Yeah, that's nice. But who did they play?
I don't know, School for the Blind or something.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Like they didn't play a legitimate offense.
Bum California team.
So I like the over in that game, 75.
I do too.
My degenerate special. So I'm gonna throw this out here for the sake of the show. I don't know. So those other two, I am for sure putting my schmeckles on. I don't know if I'm gonna throw schmeckles on this game, but when I found my degenerate pick of the week is Southern Miss.
+2?
Yes. I can't even remember who they were playing.
I can't either.
But I remember looking at the game and being like, yep, this is the one. This is what I'm going to take. The University of Southern Mississippi.
Golden Eagles.
Yep. Fly, Eagles, fly.
The pride of Brett Favre. I mean, do you want me to find out who they're playing?
Yeah, I mean, how long...
I don't know. There's a fuckload of games here. I mean, how much time can you kill?
I can probably filibuster with the best of them.
Do you know what time the game's at?
Not a chance.
Michigan State will probably cover 13.5 at home against Arizona State. Arizona State is 2-0. I believe they had a lot of expectations.
Yeah.
And they have not played well.
Yeah.
Playing Troy.
Jamie, did you find it? Troy. Thanks, Jamie. Our producer, Jamie. The University of Southern Miss is playing Troy.
At Troy, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Do you have anything for that, or did you just like...
Nah, man, it's just I was scrolling through and I just felt it. Like, I felt like the juju is like, go with Southern Miss. That's why it's a degenerate special.
I mean, I could have actually defended Marshall.
But, so yeah, that's this week in college football.
Yeah, the late game's gonna be tough. I would say I won't be doing it, but I would recommend to everybody to take the Florida State over.
No, you take the first half over.
Well, take whatever. Because
Florida State doesn't like to score points in the second half.
Yeah, but they give them up.
Yeah, that's just true.
They have the 109th ranked defense and the 9th ranked offense. So they're playing Virginia. So, I mean, Virginia is just like, almost like, both in football and basketball, they're just like allergic to scoring.
Yeah.
But,
gotta play defense.
yeah, but Florida State won't, so.
Yeah.
That game will probably go over 56 or 57.
I can see that.
I think that's where the line is at.
Yeah.
So, you're welcome. That's free money right there. And I will not be partaking, so
Yeah.
I won't fuck it up by betting it myself.
I'd say the first half, if it's 56, first half total is probably going to be like 29, 28 and a half, I would say, ish.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
it could even be like 30, but probably not.
Yeah. I might fuck around and take that first half over, but you ready to transition into the NFL?
I was gonna look up the first half.
No.
You
Yeah,
said
you
it.
do that. Remember, I'm the best goddamn bird lawyer in the country, so I can filibuster.
27 and a half.
27 and a half, alright. Cool, so I was close. I'm not as close as Nikos.
27 and a half. So Florida State will probably score 28 themselves,
Yeah.
and they'll probably lose, scoring 28 points.
31 to 28.
Something horrible. They fucking suck.
Yeah. They're struggling.
Fuck me.
They're struggling.
Fucking defense.
So now you ready to move to the NFL?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, so I got 3 NFL games I got my eyes on that I will be putting my schmeckles on. First one is Jacksonville plus 9.5 at Houston. Not really sure why, you said this earlier too, not sure why the line is so fucking high. 9.5 points is a lot
So it's down
for
to
an NFL game.
down to 8.5.
Good, because I got it at 9.5
Okay.
this morning. So that was the one I was jumping all over. I wasn't gonna wait. So it's only because I'm assuming Gardner Minshew is the quarterback and Nick Foles is hurt and out. But Gardner Minshew played fine last week. He came in the first quarter, and he ended up with like 275 passing yards and like 2 touchdowns.
Yeah,
like maybe threw one interception.
I don't think he did, because he completed like 22 of 26 or something. Something
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah, like he played pretty well. Wazoo guy. Still with the fucking the pedo stash too. But so 9.5 points is a fuck ton of points in the NFL, and I don't think Houston's that good. They just lost to fucking the Saints. So
Horribly too.
yeah. So I'm all over. That's my lock of the week. That's my fucking hammer. The sledgehammer is coming out. Jacksonville plus 9.5. I'm gonna redeem myself from last week's lock of the week.
Yeah, I don't think most people are gonna be able to get it at 9.5 though.
Yeah, well, sucks for you guys.
Sucks to suck.
I got it at 9.5, so fuck you.
Hey, always shop the best line.
Yeah. The next one is so this is the one I am waiting on to see if it goes up a little bit more. I love the under in the Ravens Cardinals game. It opened at
41.
41 and a half. It's up to 47. Everyone is pounding the over just because Baltimore put up 59 points last week. But oh yeah, that's right. They played the fucking Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins are fucking tanking for Tua this year. They suck. The reports came out after their loss, 59 to 10, that players on the team have requested to be traded off the team.
Okay, rant. The same thing happened in Detroit last year, week 1, when they got carved up by Sam Darnold and the Jets at home, and they got fucking destroyed. And everyone was saying, oh, the guys are going to rebel against Matt Patricia, and the guys don't want to play there, and the guys are going to quit, and this and that, the other thing. And Detroit sucked.
Right.
Let's fucking take it easy for a second here.
Yeah. Oh, I love the week 1 overreactions.
Oh, God.
They're phenomenal.
But I keep hearing that. I keep hearing, because this is going to relate to the Patriots game. I keep hearing, oh, well, the guys don't want to play in Miami.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Right.
The Patriots always play like shit in Miami.
Right.
They like Miami always plays them hard. They're still a professional fucking NFL team.
Right.
Plus, every betting trend ever has pointed towards New England not covering this spread.
Absolutely not. It's up to 19.
Will they cover it? They might.
Maybe, but I'm not fucking putting my
But it's
fucking
not.
schmeckles
And this
on
is the thing. Like I got into it with fucking Cunty Chris from the Masters show one day.
We just covered all 3 Chris's in the show already.
Yeah. And I got into it with him one day, and it was last week. It was the Jacksonville Kansas City game, and Kansas City was -4.
Which they did.
They covered.
They covered.
Kansas City covered.
Yeah.
I go, that's not a game I like all that much. I just don't like most of it. How do you not like that game? I go, because all trends point towards Jacksonville, and I just don't think Jacksonville's going to win.
Right.
So you got to bet Kansas City. I'm like, yeah, but every time I do that, I'm wrong.
Right.
Like, every time I go against...
Right. Like, so there's nothing wrong with just staying away from a game.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Right.
And then that turned into him being like, oh, back in the Jags. And I'm like, no, I just don't like the number because I don't like anything about anything happening in this fucking game.
Like the Pats game. They're at, right now, currently, as we speak, they're at -19. Apparently everyone has just forgotten that the Pats suck in Miami. But that aside, do I want the Pats to cover? Abso-fucking-lutely. But am I willing to bet my fucking schmeckles on the Pats covering 19 points in Miami? No. Not at all. Do I think they have a legitimate chance?
Killed.
Like, do they have a more, like, do I think it is more probable than not, meaning at least 51% chance to cover that 19? Yeah, I do think that. But I'm still not, like that, there's still 49% that they won't, and I'm not willing to risk that.
All it takes is them to go up by even 24.
Yeah.
And then the Dolphins score a goofy touchdown at the end of the game.
Garbage time touchdown.
Because Terrence Brooks is playing safety and fucking Chase Winovich is calling the defense. Like, like all it takes, a 24-point lead is a fucking ass kicking.
Yeah.
And even a backdoor cover off that will still feel like an absolute ass kicking.
Yeah.
They just need to keep it within 19 points.
Yeah.
That is like asking.
Right.
For you to get fucked.
Yeah, because everyone looks at that. They use the transitive property. They're like, well, Baltimore beat them 59-10. And the Pats look much better than Baltimore, so therefore the Pats. No. Therefore, it doesn't work in fucking
different
in
game.
the NFL. That I know it's a cliche, but any given Sunday actually does apply. Like anything can fucking happen. See, week 16 or week 17, whenever it was last year, Patriots in Miami. Like any given Sunday. Like
week 14.
14. I knew it. Yeah.
The kick return.
Yeah. Yeah, the miracle in Miami.
And then 15 was in Pittsburgh. They lost that too.
Yep, because they lost back-to-back games.
And then home and home.
Yep. So there you go. See last year, week 14 in Miami. Like anything can happen at any point. It's fucking football.
Or we could talk about how Jimbo Fisher fucked me last week.
Yeah, that
like,
too.
Clemson was kicking the hell out of Texas A&M, and then they scored one goofy fucking touchdown at the end because Jimbo Fisher just like wants to score a touchdown.
I know you really don't like Jimbo Fisher.
Because I talked about this already.
Yeah. So that's I digressed. I love the under in the Baltimore Arizona game. I think I'm gonna wait another day and see if it goes up and where it goes. But if that goes up to 47.5, 48, if it goes over 48, I'm gonna fucking hammer it.
It can't get that much more
But
movement.
I love the under in that game. I just don't see it. Arizona's defense is way fucking better than Miami's. You have a team that actually wants to play. It's in Arizona too. So say what you want, but you have to factor in the travel for, across the country. It's just Baltimore's going to be flying high, coming off that win, thinking that they're fucking big dick swinging. That because they're a bunch of young kids and rookies. You have Lamar Jackson that just went off. You have Hollywood Brown, who's a rookie, played in his first game. You get these young kids that are going to come in being like, yo, all we have to do is show up. And I think they're just going to get fucking smacked around. Not that they're going to lose, but I just think, overall, it's not going to be that high scoring of a game. I could very easily see this as like a 24-17 game.
Well, Baltimore might also go back to the run.
Right.
Like, they're going to be a running team.
Right.
Whatever you saw with Hollywood Brown this week,
yeah,
don't worry about that.
Yeah.
It ain't happening again.
Right.
He'll catch his bombs, yes, but
Right.
just like the high-flying offense, that's not Baltimore.
Yeah.
And
So-
the rodeo clown on the other side needs Nikos calls Kyler
Yeah.
Murray,
Yeah.
the rodeo clown.
All fucking 5'6" of them.
No one knows what the hell he is, so.
Yeah, I don't trust a rookie quarterback.
Well, he's got balls,
He does.
which actually makes me really like Arizona plus 13.5
Yeah.
because Kyler Murray's gonna play the whole game because he needs reps and time and whatever. So they're not gonna take him out,
Right.
but they're also not gonna take their foot off the gas because they need to run their legitimate offense as much as possible so that he can get the most experience possible.
Mhm.
It's not like when Sam Bradford was back there. It's like, okay, put in the idiot.
Right. Yeah.
Not enough to bet it, but road game 14.
Like I said, I see this as like a 24-17 game.
Yeah.
So definitely under. And then my last one, I really like this game. Is Tennessee -3 at home against Indy. I think it's tough, but I love Mike Vrabel as a coach. Like, I think he's finally starting to get it. I think last year he was like trying to figure it out, and then now this year, I mean, again, say what you want, it's a week 1 kind of overreaction, but he came out and he fucked up the Browns. He had a great fucking game plan, and again, you and I are on board that the Browns aren't going to be as great as everyone thinks they are, but still, you look at that offense, you have Odell Beckham, not Landry Jones, Jarvis Landry, Nick Chubb, Baker Mayfield, David Njoku. Like, you got a good offense, and the Titans handle them.
Yeah.
So I chalk that up to game plan.
I'll give you a game plan, but I'm also gonna take that Baker Mayfield was horrible.
Yeah, no, he was, but was he horrible because of the way that the defense played?
Neither of us know that right now.
Right. I mean, he played pretty well. He played well enough last year for me to think that it was the Tennessee game plan rather than him sucking outright.
See, I don't know because
I'm not saying he's great.
that
I don't
Tennessee.
think
So
he's a great quarterback.
and I was high on Tennessee last week. I was high on their defense enough to draft them in fantasy. But God, man, it's like he just played so badly.
Yeah. But again, I think it has more to do with Tennessee being good than Baker Mayfield.
I mean, we're gonna find out, but
We will.
I don't know. I think he laid. I think Baker Mayfield laid an egg against a good game plan. Like, it was both. 'Cause they lost by 30.
Yeah.
It's not like it was a good game plan. They lost by 2 touchdowns, or he just played so badly they lost by 2 touchdowns. It's both because they got their asses absolutely fucking handed to them.
Mm-hmm. So
Huge
again,
over.
Tennessee -3 against Indy. So my 3 NFL picks are Jacksonville plus 9.5 at Houston. That's my fucking lock of the week. The under 47 for Baltimore, Arizona, and then Tennessee -3 against Indy.
All right, so what you want some really fucked up stuff going on?
Lay it on me.
All right. So I am I like what you picked. I do. I don't have anything like against it.
Also, I went just to throw it out there. Last week, I went 12-5-1.
Would you pick every game?
My bets. No, like I'm including like I did the Pats in the first quarter, the first half. So every all my bets from last weekend, I went 12-5-1 on the weekend.
It's not bad.
It's actually very
a bunch
good.
of live stuff too, right?
Yeah.
See, I don't trust myself to get online. I really don't.
Yeah.
So that's why I refuse to do it. But I really like live stuff.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Again, I'll fucking lose.
Yeah.
So this I'm coming at everybody with some really fucked up stuff. Like, people are gonna be mad listening to this. Giants +2 at home against the Bills. Take it.
Wow. Wow.
Bills are not going to fucking New York and winning. I don't know where Sterling Shepard is at. He might be in the concussion protocol. He might not.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't really know.
Playing.
Fuck Buffalo.
They beat the Jets though.
So
I don't know, dude. Everyone thinks the Jets are fucking great.
They scored 8 points on offense.
No, I don't.
8 came from defense.
I was being facetious.
Yeah. I think it's one of those where it's a home dog. So okay, that's a trend right there. It's a home dog. That's a trend. It's a low spread.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's not a whole lot of confidence here in Buffalo.
Right.
They're just looking. They put the spread at a number where they're gonna get action on both sides, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Right.
That's what these lines are.
Oh, weird. The guys in Vegas are smart. Know
Right.
what they're doing.
So they put it here because if they put it like Giants -2, people are gonna look at it and go, okay, they're the favorite. I'll take them.
Yeah.
When you go Buffalo -2, it's like, oh, they're the favorites. I'll take them. -2, whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's a trap line in a way. So
Yeah.
I like the Giants +2 at home. Home dog.
Okay.
Underdogs were barking last week.
Yeah.
So going with that.
Okay.
Who else did I have? I don't remember because I'm kind of doing this on the fly. 'Cause I actually hadn't really sat down and broke these down. I saw someone pick Green Bay, Minnesota under.
Okay.
I could maybe fuck with that. 44.5 in Green Bay. Green Bay looked terrible.
Yeah.
And Kirk Cousins threw the ball 10 times last week, so.
Yeah. He was 8 of 10 for 98 yards and the touchdown.
Yep, and they scored 28 points. And the Falcons never had a fucking chance.
Yep.
I've also could fuck with the Washington-Dallas under.
Okay.
And that is because I saw another trend. I'm big on the trends right now.
All right.
But I'm also trying not to like piggyback on you either.
Yeah.
Because
No,
I do
that's
like
fair.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
But
You're actually gonna bet them this week and not be a little bitch about it.
who, Tennessee?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Actually, you know what? Don't. Because you didn't last week and they fucking crushed. You should probably pass on them again this week, actually.
Sweet. So Dallas, Washington.
Mhm.
Dallas since 2015.
Yeah.
They on the road. They go under 75% of the time.
Nice.
They also average about 38 total. Like the total is 38 in their road games.
Yeah.
This over-under is 46.5. They don't even average that at home.
No.
And Washington sucks.
Yeah, they're fucking terrible.
Case Keenum.
Yeah, no.
Darius Geis might be hurt,
Yeah.
which means it's AP.
AP's back.
Terry McCauley is their leading receiver.
McLaurin.
What do I call him? Macaulay?
Macaulay.
That's a ref.
Macaulay Culkin.
Terry McCauley's a ref, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Something called T. McLaurin.
Yeah.
McLaurin.
So bad. So
Yeah, the top 10 fantasy wide receivers from last week were hilarious.
that was also horrible. Fucking John Ross.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm looking at.
Mhm.
What I throw money on might be completely different. Again, I'm also trying to fade you, and it also depends kind of how Friday Saturday goes. Because if I'm ahead, then I'm gonna put more plays in.
Right.
But I was looking at the Dallas Washington under. I was looking at the Minnesota Green Bay under, and I was looking at the Giants +2,
Okay.
which almost makes me sick to say that.
Giants +2.
I don't know if I can bring myself to bet them just because I know they're gonna fuck me. Whether I bet for them or against them, or if I need one of my fantasy players going against them, they always fuck me in every way possible.
Well,
And I
will
don't
say,
know what it is.
Evan Ingram looks legit. But again, it's just 1 week. All right, so here. I love when guys just go off, in the fucking media, on their week 1 of the NFL fucking overreactions. So everyone right now is poo-pooing all over the Steelers when 48 hours ago, everyone was saying the Steelers were the number 3 team in the AFC. Now all of a sudden, they're not even top 10. Get the fuck out of here. With that, maybe I will listen to an argument where you can put Houston at 3, but guess what? Even though the Steelers lost 33-3, they're still 4. At worst, they're the 4th best team in the AFC.
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously some of this to figure out, too.
But I saw a thing earlier. It was Tom Curran was on doing the fucking ranking the teams in the AFC after week 1. I think he had New England, Kansas City, Houston, Tennessee, and then
Probably Baltimore.
The Chargers. And I was like, are you shitting me? Like, why are the Steelers not here? Like, the Steelers are still a good fucking team.
I will.
Like, this is that week 1 overreaction. Like,
Well, I also
Baltimore scores 59 points, and now everyone's like, oh, Baltimore, high-power offense. No, they're not.
No, they did this exact thing last year.
They're not.
They scored like 40 in the
They
opener
played
last
exactly one game. That's why I'm not ready to say that Baker Mayfield sucks. I'm not ready to say that the Steelers suck. I'm not ready to say that fucking the Ravens offense is great. I'm not ready for anything. I'm not even ready to say that the Patriots are going to be fucking great because it's been 1 week. We all know they're great at dropping a fucking stinker somewhere between weeks 1 and 5. Like, I don't care. What? So in 3 weeks when they lose to fucking some jabroni team, everyone's going to be like, oh, Patriots season's over. Look, we found their kryptonite. Oh, look, turns out the Patriots were human after all. Like, I don't care, dude. It's one fucking game. Like, talk to me in November. You want a good analysis on, like, where the teams are at? Come talk to me in November. Then I'll give you a good in-depth analysis on all 32 fucking teams. I'll spend an entire 2 hours on a fucking podcast doing a special release on analyzing all 32 teams in the NFL. But until November, I don't want to hear these fucking people in the media, like, giving me a fucking analysis after 1 week of football.
So I won't dog the week 2 power rankings being the way like Curran put that. Because he is correct.
Yeah.
How the fuck are you gonna put the week
there's
2
a difference
power
between
rankings?
power rankings and then like ranking the teams in the AFC.
Yeah, but if you're gonna do it week 2, because rankings are always fluid.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do it week 2, you can't put the Steelers at 3 or 4 because they fucking lost by 30.
But you're not gonna put them in the top 5?
Week 2, based on their performance week 1, no,
Ugh.
you can't. Because, and this is how you get Patriots fans real pissed off.
So I think now we're getting into semantics because we're looking at I'm talking about the rankings. I'm not talking about like the power rankings that are just affected by like the most recent game. I don't care about that. I'm still ranking where do I think as like a projection.
Yeah, but was he doing projections or was he doing rankings?
No, they asked him who were the best teams in the AFC.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then. So I would say we're gonna disagree because you would say who are the best teams in the AFC. You're looking ahead, and I would say, well, he's being asked
right
on September 9th. So on September 9th,
right,
you can't put the Steelers
10th
where they are. Well, was this today or yesterday?
This was today.
Oh. So on September 10th, then you can't put the Steelers there because they straight up didn't show up to Foxborough.
Right.
By the way, you want to get Pats fans fucking pissed off? Tell them that Pittsburgh didn't show up.
Yeah.
They do not like that. And this is as a Pats fan.
Yeah.
And I go, it felt like Pittsburgh never even showed up.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Pittsburgh's good. I go, are they? They're like, yeah. I go, did you see that tackle on Josh Gordon? Oh, it was a great play. It was a horrible tackle.
Yeah, it was a terrible fucking tackle.
He absolutely.
Yeah.
Sure, he got away from the guy.
He is a giant human being.
He is.
6'4", 240 pounds.
He is. But Joe Hayden,
Yeah.
an all-pro,
Right.
like had his leg.
Yeah.
Should have had him down. Anyway.
Yeah.
Great play. That place erupted too.
Oh yeah.
I go, Rex Burkhead made everyone on that defense look absolutely fucking stupid.
Rex Burkhead is
Rex
awful.
Burkhead
He's awful.
is juking people out like crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a great play by him. No, it was.
Yeah.
But the fact that it was allowed to exist.
The fact that he was able to pull it off.
Yeah. The fact that they allowed that play to exist shows you that they fucking, like, they did not even fucking show up.
Right.
people were so bummed out when I started going on those rants. Because I'm fucking not listening to it.
Right.
I don't give a fuck where Pittsburgh is by the end of the year. They might be 3, they might be 4, they might be fucking 15. I don't fucking know.
Right.
They did not show up week 1.
No, they lost 33-3. They played a terrible fucking football game.
Fucking 4th and inches, punt. 4th and goal from the 1, field goal.
Yeah.
Like, they did not want to be there. They bought into the hype that, oh, we're in Foxborough. We don't win in Foxborough. We don't play well in Foxborough.
Yeah.
You know, they're good this year. Their defense is what. They did not fucking even get. I don't even know if they got off the buses.
It looked like, And
then no one covers Phil Dorsett in the fucking third quarter.
Yeah, Phil Dorsett must have gotten the fucking juju from Chris Hogan.
Yeah.
But so it looked like, no one outside of like Massachusetts would get this reference, but more so the greater Boston area if you played high school football. When the Steelers showed up to Gillette to play the Patriots, it was like watching a high school football team show up to play Everett High.
Like they were already defeated.
Like they were defeated getting off the buses, walking into the stadium, and they were like, "We're gonna get our asses kicked today." Like that's like when I used to play Everett. Granted, until my senior year of high school, like we didn't have a good team anyway. But even like my senior year of high school, we had a really good fucking team, and we walked into Everett Stadium. And we were like, probably gonna fucking lose today. And then we go out and we safety them on the first drive of the game, and we're up 2-0 at the end of the first quarter, and everyone on the sidelines looking at each other. We're like fucking pinching ourselves, like, what the fuck is going on? Then they woke up and realized that they were Everett High football, and we proceeded to lose the game in a fucking blowout. I think we lost like 42 to fucking 12 or something like that. But like, we showed up and we were like, we're gonna get our asses kicked today. Like that's what it was like. They showed up to Gillette and they were like, no, we're probably going to get our fucking shit stomped. And guess what? They did. So.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's just a Steelers thing. Because Houston, every time Houston plays New England, they shit themselves. Like, it seems to me like the only team that hasn't shit themselves playing New England has been Jacksonville,
Kansas City,
the Giants, Kansas City, and Miami in Miami.
Peyton Manning led teams. I know the record.
Yeah.
I know the playoff record's bad for Peyton Manning. Regular season.
I would say the Broncos.
They played them tough.
Probably played it pretty well.
They play like shit in Denver.
Yeah. Jake Plummer. Jake Plummer might be the only quarterback in history. No, that's not true. I saw this stat the other day. There's 3, I think. There are 3 quarterbacks in history
to beat Brady without getting beat by him.
No, that have a winning record against the Patriots in their career. It's Jake Plummer, Chris Sims, I think.
It can't be Chris Sims.
It's like,
I was at the Chris Sims game. He lost in 06.
Or Greasy. Was it Greasy that played against them?
Brian Greasy played for a million years.
Whoever it was is 1-0. Like he only played them once and beat them. Is 1-0.
Kaepernick.
And Kaepernick, yeah, I think. So there's like only like 3 quarterbacks, and I think 2 of them are just 1-0.
Yeah.
And then Jake Plummer is 2-1,
something like that.
3-2, something like that. But yeah, so.
Yeah.
But I still think that, me personally, I still think that Pittsburgh is either 3 or 4 in the AFC.
They need to fucking do something though, because even James Washington catches a bomb on the sideline, takes like 4 steps forward, and then runs out of bounds. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, he was a dummy.
I was sitting there as a Patriots fan wondering why the fuck didn't he run to the end zone?
Yeah.
What are you doing, dude? Like,
yeah.
The fuck, you ran out of bounds?
That's just dumb.
Ran out of bounds.
Yeah.
Loser fucking play.
Yeah.
Loser fucking move.
Yep. No, I agree. So, that's the NFL, week 1.
Oh, don't even get it.
You wanna start wrapping this up?
Yeah.
You got a final thought?
I do.
All right.
So, in Kansas, we have the first death from lung disease attributed to vaping.
I heard about this.
Which leads me to the whole thing. If you're gonna vape, grow a set of fucking balls and smoke some cigarettes. Don't be a fucking complete bitch about it.
Yeah. Because vaping hasn't been around for that long, and people are dying.
Well, we got one.
Well, like a person has died.
We got one.
Sorry. English. A person has died, not
Yeah.
people are dying.
So we got one. So that'll just continue, and I'm sure we'll just continue hearing about it now.
Well, even like if you use common sense, it does make sense because theoretically vaping is more concentrated than a cigarette. You know what I mean? Like there's more like nicotine and whatever else is in there per volume than there would be in like a cigarette.
Yeah, and I don't want to hear about with the tar and just, I don't want to fucking hear
Yeah,
it.
there's also like legitimate like alcohol, like rubbing alcohol, like ethanol in fucking vape juice. So you're breathing that in.
Yeah, how about this? Like again, have some self-respect.
Yeah.
If you're gonna fucking do anything,
Smoke cigarettes.
get fucking cigarettes like a real fucking person.
You don't
Don't
like the
fucking
smell?
vape.
Well, smoke clove cigarettes.
You don't like the smell? I don't like the taste.
Yeah. Smoke backwoods then. I don't know, figure it the fuck out. Smoke a black and mild.
Oh, I don't like the taste. Yeah, that's that's why people smoke.
Yeah.
They smoke for the taste.
Yeah. The only thing I will say though of vaping is the taste. Because people can get like fucking cotton candy and fucking all kinds of other shit.
Yeah, good. It's the same thing as fucking flavored vodka. Like
Yeah. It still sucks.
It's still
It's still gross.
It's still gross. Well, but it's flavored. Oh, good.
Yeah.
That way you'll actually do it. That's what I mean. It's like it allows flaky people to get in on this shit.
Yeah, no,
And
that's
it's like,
true. I see where you're going with that.
Yeah, like it's like, oh well, I can't drink vodka, but I can drink this fucking gross thing. Go the fuck home.
Ugh, I can't drink vodka, but is that UV blue? Sign me up.
I did see that lately. UV blue. Someone
UV
made a
blue.
meme where it was like, these kids are. I was like, do these kids even know what UV blue is these days? It's like, no, then that's what's wrong with them.
UV blue and Hypnotic. You remember?
I never
Hypnotic?
drank Hypnotic.
Oh man, Hypnotic was good. It actually tasted like fucking, like almost like it tasted blue. It tasted like blue.
Yeah, it tastes like blue.
Yeah, but it was like delicious. It tasted like candy, like blue candy liquid. That also had alcohol in it.
Yeah.
I think I might buy a bottle of Hypnotic this weekend.
Gross.
If I can find it. Wake up with the world's worst fucking hangover. Holy shit! I can
So
only
gross.
imagine what that hangover.
Side-notic?
Side-notic. We have to do it now and just make Vinny drink it.
So gross.
Uh,
But piggybacking on the whole vaping thing,
yeah.
is I was listening to one of the athletes at the gym was talking about school, and it's like, so in the bathrooms at school, one person at a time,
Really?
because
They want to smell it.
I may potentially
Yeah.
the argument that they're making is, oh, when the bathroom becomes social, that's when people vape.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe, I don't know, like.
Yeah.
Again, if you're a fucking pussy, who cares if you're social or not?
Yeah.
Because that's the way I look at it. Is like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna vape, you're a fucking bitch.
People have been smoking in high school bathrooms for literally decades.
Forever.
As long as high school bathrooms have existed, people have been smoking in them.
That's the thing. If you don't have the balls to smoke a cigarette in a fucking high school bathroom, then you don't get the right to smoke a vape. This is how I stand on this.
Yeah.
And it is completely barbaric. And it's completely like whatever. And I have no real basis for this.
Right.
Because actually, it sounds almost like I'm promoting fucking cigarette smoking.
Are you on the take from Philip Morris? Are Philip Morris going to be our first sponsor?
Fucking hope so.
I would take their fucking money. I don't care.
Whatever. But it's completely the whole vape. It's completely asinine, and like the way the schools are reacting to it is like, okay, so you can go in one bathroom at a time. Okay, well there's 4 fucking urinals and 2 fucking shitters in here.
Yeah.
So one person.
Yeah.
Because what? You potentially want to smell it? That's not a bad point.
Right.
Like you want to smell it?
Yeah.
The fucking monitor is not smelling the bathrooms.
Right.
I remember those people sitting there. They sat in the chair.
Miss the voice.
Like they sat in a fucking chair with the goddamn clipboard outside the fucking bathroom,
Dr.
and they didn't
Hamler.
give a fuck what you did.
No, they did not care. Oh man.
No one's smelling the
Never
bathroom.
missed the voice.
Yeah. I remember all of them. And then so apparently what that means is if you go to the bathroom, get in line.
Yeah.
So
you know what I would be doing?
Go to the bathroom.
Going to the bathroom every class.
Every class.
And take like a half hour. Teachers complaining. Why'd you take so? Sorry, there was a line in the bathroom.
Yeah, there were 10 people.
Yeah, one person in at a time. I would collude with all my friends.
Yep.
To be like, all right, bro, like at this time in every single class, we're just gonna go to the bathroom.
Yep. Get in line together. Fuck off.
And
some teacher's gonna come into the hallway and be like, "You guys need to quiet down." It's like, I'd be pissing already.
Yeah, I could have been back to my.
I'd already be out of here.
Oh, I would collude the fuck out of that rule.
Actually, so same school. I thought this was pretty funny. 2 or 3 years ago, they wanted everyone to wear their student IDs. I don't know why.
Fuck off.
So the seniors who had been there 3 previous years go, yeah, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
So some of the freshmen would like maybe wear it or like hang it from their bag, whatever. So what the seniors did was they started going around and making a game, see how many you could steal. So then the school had to be like, okay, well the seniors just stealing all the IDs. I guess we'll fucking scrap that one. Yeah, it was like if someone was wearing a bag, they'd wrap it around their bag, whatever. And then all the seniors were going around stealing all the IDs.
That's awesome.
See how many you can get.
That's awesome. That's just fucking, that's good stuff. I love when like administrators try and do dumb shit like that in schools and the kids are like, oh yeah? Watch this.
And it's like one of those things like, it's like, we'll have everyone wear IDs, and it's like, you know, if we see them without it, we'll tell them to put it on. If it becomes a real problem, we'll give them like detention, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, then we'll know who's a student, whatever. You did not fucking plan.
You didn't do that
for the senior class to create a fucking game.
I feel like most, not all, but definitely most like school administrators are so out of touch with like just kids in general. It doesn't matter like the generation. I'm sure it was the same in the fucking 80s and it was the same when we were there and it's the same now. But like you have like high school fucking administrators come up with these grand fucking plans and then they get outsmarted by 17-year-olds. And they're like, what? This happened? Like dude, a 17-year-old just told you to go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I tell you what, right now, it's only a matter of time. I just thought of it off the top of my head.
Immediately.
The whole collusion.
What was your first thought?
With all of my friends being like, well, we're all going to go to the bathroom at the same time and cause a giant bathroom. Guess what? I don't have to sit through math class. Yeah,
you don't have to sit through math class. You're B, gonna piss off whatever hallway you're in.
And I get to hang out with my friends.
Yeah. For fucking
Because me and my friends don't all have the same class together, so we'll just hang out in the hallway by the bathroom.
And
it's a win-win.
And whoever's first in line, hey man, make sure you take your time in there.
Yeah, don't rush. Oh, you gotta take a shit, right?
You got wicked bad constipation, right? Force that puppy out. Show them who number 2 works for.
Yeah, dude, it's like, it's so fucking great. Because we had something similar to that when we were in high school, but they...
Well, so they wanted you to sign in.
Right, but so you just wrote fake names. Always. I was never actually myself. I was never Jared Mello. I was always someone else. I always wrote down a fake name.
I'm not gonna do the name.
Yeah, but
we
know
our friend from the Lawrence Estates.
Yeah, we know who
he must have been in every bathroom at all times.
But so not just that, but what I was gonna say was they used to only open certain bathrooms in the building. So we went to a relatively big high school.
Well, it used to be equipped for like 2,000 people.
Right. And then when we were there, it was probably around like 1,300.
I'm sorry, I could be wrong. 2,000, it was more than that. It was like 800 person graduating classes.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway.
So, again, big school, geographically wise. So what they tried to do was they would only open certain bathrooms in the buildings at certain times. So like during first period, like the second floor C building bathroom was open, and then like third period, the third floor B building. You know what I mean? Like they had strategic like bathrooms throughout the building. So I kind of used to do that anyway. I'd be like, I gotta go to the bathroom, and I would go, and I would take like 20 minutes. If I was in, like I would know, like if I was in the corner of first floor C building and I knew that like the third floor B building bathroom was the one that was open, I'd be like, I gotta go to the bathroom. And then I would take 20 fucking minutes and I would come back and the teacher would be like, what took you so long? And I'm like, yeah, the only bathroom open this period is 3rd floor B building, and it's a long fucking walk from here, you know? Like, that's the dumb shit that I used to fucking do. Like, I don't care. I don't want to sit in this fucking class anymore.
So here's the deal.
You're gonna make up stupid rules? Okay, I'm gonna fuck with you.
Well, it's like, that's the thing. It's like, you can't get kids to read these fucking books. Like,
No.
can't get them to read Hamlet.
No.
But they will undermine
Absolutely.
everything that you come up with. They will figure out a way to undermine.
My senior year, I used to show up to my friend's English class instead of my own.
Well, that's because that lady was 80,000
She was like,
years old.
yeah, she was legitimately like 90 years old. She's still
Still
here, by the
teaching.
way. she's fucking, Jesus Christ. But
Well,
whatever.
she wants to die in the classroom.
Yeah. So I used to show up.
Literally.
I used to show up to like whenever we'll call it 3rd period. When I had like fucking gym or independent study or whatever, like I would just like, I'm gonna go for a walk, and I would show up to this English class and just hang out with my friends, and then the teacher would be like, Are you supposed to be in this class? And I'm like, yeah, of course I am, Miss Began. Like, why wouldn't I? Like, this is my class. Like, I'm here. She's like, I don't think so. I'd be like, oh, come on. Like, you know I'm in this class. And then she would just like turn around and go back about the class. We would all just fuck around. No one paid attention in that class. And then I would show up for English 5th period, and she'd be like, weren't you here in 3rd period today? And I was like, me? No. You must be thinking of someone else. I don't know who that was. And like 10 minutes into class, can I go to the bathroom? All right, cool. I would show up with 5 minutes left in class. Like, that's just the dumb shit that we used to fucking do. Oh man, high school was a fucking blast.
Well, okay. Dumb shit done in high school was a blast?
Yeah.
High school's
high
fucking
school
dumb.
itself was just dumb.
High school's fucking dumb.
Yeah. That was a long.
That had levels to it.
Yeah, that was a long, winding final thought. So moral of the story: don't be a fucking pussy. Smoke cigarettes.
Yeah. Babies for pussies, smoke cigarettes. Like you got a fucking pair of balls.
Yeah. So my final thought is has to do with Apple. So today Apple did their big like yearly release. They put out all their new products and shit, and so they dropped the new iPhone, iPad, whatever. Don't care about any of that. The thing that's important is the new iPhone. The iPhone 11 Pro has 3 cameras on the back. Why you need 3 cameras on a phone? I don't know, dude. Couldn't tell you. But it has them, and it also has like a flash thing. So I saw someone posted something and said, well, now it's a legitimate title of like an article, and it goes, the iPhone 11 design is causing a trypophobia issue.
A fear of tripe?
No, do you want to know what trypophobia is? According to dictionary.com, trypophobia is an intense emotional reaction to clustered patterns of holes or bumps.
Is that what virgins have? I mean, those holes and bumps are real close to each other.
This is true. This is very true. So because the back of the iPhone is raised, and then it has 3 raised cameras on top of that, it is causing an issue for people with trypophobia. And you know what I have to say about that? I don't give a fuck.
I was gonna say, fuck anyone who claims trypophobia.
Yeah,
2, vaginitis needs to become
a thing.
a thing.
Yes.
And it pertains to most, if not all, disorders that have come about since probably 2008.
I'll give that to you.
Well, I'm thinking when the vaginitis episode came out on South Park,
Yeah. Yeah.
where if you stopped eating meat, you just started growing vaginas all over your body. So, vaginitis needs to come back,
Yeah.
become a little bit more mainstream.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone who claims to be
Trypophobia.
It's like, this is the thing. How am I supposed to buy that phone? I'm so trypophobic. It's like,
Right. So
no,
now,
you're a fucking asshole. That's what you are.
So of 300 million people in the U.S., how many people have trypophobia? 300? We're talking about like 0.1% of the population, and we're gonna make a big deal out of it? Who cares? Fuck them. Don't buy the phone. Buy a fucking Android.
Fucking phobia is not real.
No, it's not. But even if it was, buy a fucking Android. Like, I don't care.
Jump
Get the
off a
fuck outta
fucking
here.
bridge. Do me a favor. Take me with you. I'll go waist to waist with you if you want to go off that fucking bridge. We can weigh each other down. I'll throw a fucking bunch of weights in my pocket too. Like, wear a fucking weight vest. Make sure it's worth it. Like, but fucking goddamn, kill yourself. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, trypophobia, dog.
No, not a real thing. Trypophobia, not a real thing. Oh, I hope someone. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I can't wait for people to start claiming this shit.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's not a real
Right.
thing.
No, see, actually, what you have is vaginitis.
Yeah. No, you're just a huge pussy.
Yep, that's it.
Actually, that was the thing. Is like you started growing vaginas all over your body until you started turning into one big vagina.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I saw that today. And was
Throw me
like,
off a fucking cliff.
This is fucking stupid.
I was just saying, I'm not an Apple guy. I almost want to buy this phone just so I can like seek out trypophobic people. Look at my
Does
phone.
this bother you?
Oh, look at this. Got holes and bumps. Like my Saturday night. Probably not though.
Yeah, more bumps than holes. Oh, fuck. Well, I think that's gonna do it. Thank you guys for watching on YouTube. Great work, YouTube watchers. We actually have legitimate watchers on YouTube now. We have more than just like, 2 people that were doing it before. So sweet. Like to see the growth. Thank you. So keep spreading the word. Whether it's YouTube or on whatever podcast media you listen to. Keep telling people about it. Subscribe wherever you are. Thank you if you're listening, on top of watching. And you can find us on Instagram at Sarcasm Speaks Pod. We're on Twitter at Sarcasm_speaks. Hopefully now that summertime's winding down, we have a little bit more time on our hands. We're going to be a little bit more active on social medias. Summer kind of like slowed down a little bit, but it's because we have other shit to do, dude. Like, we got jobs and shit and like golf to play. So like, fuck off. And I think I covered it all. Watch us, listen, spread the word, Instagram, fucking Twitter. Until next time, everybody. Good night. Trypophobia. Is that a fear of tripe? Sheep stomach? I don't like sheep stomach.